Hi, besties! Today we are finally gonna be talking about the first 6 days of Rafayel'S myth or revenue. A lot of numbers to go through. It's juicy, it's interesting, it's very exciting to look at, in my humble opinion. After that, we're also gonna talk about some other stuff that's been going on with some of the antis related to the Rafayel myth, which I think is fun to look at always. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna kind of start from day 1 to day 6, so we can see it all happen in a line. This one is coming from App Magic. Now, App Magic, compared to the other ones we're going to look through, this one has the entire revenue from everything. Apple Magic's data compared to last month's card. Total revenue minus 79%, mainland China minus 81%, United States minus 92%, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong minus 40 to 60%. Conclusion, total collapse. So here we have this is the date from a year ago. The total came out to almost 7 million, while the total that came out for the Ref myth was 1.4 million. And this is the same chart in English. Insane numbers. Insane numbers. And here is the entire chart like this, and this is the translated one with all the decrease ratios. And I can say this with confidence, Rafayel'S myth banner day 1 is lower than the same banner in April 2024, with an audience 1.5 times larger, 71% against what the game's own trend predicts. According to Sensor Tower, day 1's Rafayel myth banner came to 1.2, almost 1.3 million across all countries and all platforms. What's inside that 1.2? Raw amount coverage. China, 920k, USA 79k, Japan 89k, rest of the world 209k, and the total. So another view of the chart. This is also somebody who used another site for Sensor Tower, and this also shows you the 7 million revenue matching the other post. So again, the comparison is crazy. And obviously, when we look at it from a standpoint of how we've been like in the 30Ks and going to 1.2 million it's like the graph goes up a lot in comparison. But obviously we expected it to happen because the myth is the myth. It's always gonna be the biggest card. But the fact that it's that low, I mean, in comparison to what we're used to, it's really good, and it only gets better. This was the peak of the peak. So we're gonna go with Chi or Cherry's post. I think they're very concise and the graphs are very simple. And I'm saying that not as a bad I am. My brain is numbers. I don't like brain small. I like it simple. And then we're gonna go over a bit more big and bam charts and more extensive posts. So we'll start with this and then we'll switch if you still want to see. So this is stats for days 2. LSG 1.9 million, down 2.8%, so a very small drop in revenue. GOT 1.9 million, down only 0.8. VMG 725k, down 42%. Just this alone is the percentages are crazy. This is where the difference becomes really obvious. On day 1, VMG was already 37.9% below LSG and 35.9% below God of the Tides. But by day 2, it was 63% below LSG and 62.6% below GOT. First 2 days combined, LSG 3.9 million, GOT 3.8 million, VMG 1.9 million. VMG has made roughly half of what LSG and GOT made in their first 2 days. And here we have the chart. So obviously, low. We have obviously the big spike, which is the scariest. I know it looks very scary, But still, even like the 1.2 compared to everything else, it's really not that bad. It's not bad at all. And obviously this spike already, like, big drop. Huge drop. Like, this is crazy. This is already incredible. Day 3. On day 3, it made 348K, down 52% from day 2. From day 1 to day 3, the myth dropped 72.2%. So the first 3 days combined, LSG, 5.9 million, GOT, 5.2 million, VMG, 2.3 million. The first few days are usually when a banner gets the most spending, so seeing VMG already down to 348K on day 3 is definitely something. I know we all want to keep hoping things will suddenly turn around, but at this point I trust the numbers more than the hopium. And honestly, I still believe the boycott can work. If these numbers can keep going like this, I hope Infold finally gets the message. Bring the wolf back. And here you have it. Another very big drop. It's incredible. All the people coming together for this and like fighting for us getting better treatment as a whole and getting what we deserve is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Day 4. I think the numbers have officially left the chat. Day 4, 175K. Another 49.6% drop from day 3. And then we have the entire revenue with the percentages of the drop. From day 1 to day 4, that's an 86% drop. It's beautiful. And again, this website shows the Chinese data. iPhone China. And we got to day 5. I think the banner has discovered the concept of free fall. Day 5, 100K, minus 42.8%. Total after 5 days, 2.6 million. From day 1 to day 5, minus 92%. At this point, I'm not even analyzing the chart anymore. I'm watching it descend like it owes gravity money. Look at this. Whee! I saw somebody, I didn't save it, I should have saved it, but somebody drew Valco, like a little stick figure of Valco going down the slide. It was really cute. And this is China. Obviously, they are the biggest spenders. They're the biggest percentage, right? They said they don't need the globals to make a myth successful. Maybe they would have spent more money if they actually bothered, you know, playing the game and focusing on their main instead of obsessing over Valco, but I digress. And if this continues, day 6, we can finally drop under 6 figures, which is going to be really fun to see. And finally, we have day 6. VMG day 6 revenue is in, and somehow we have discovered a basement beneath the basement. So, drum roll! Me from a few hours ago, my hopes came true. We are finally in the 5 digits again. Day 6, 88,000, minus 11.3%. Total after 6 days, 2.6 million. From day 1 to day 6, minus 92.9%. We are officially below 100K. This is massive, humongous. It's so crazy. From all the other myths, this is a first, and a first by like the gap is also really, really big, and definitely will be interesting to see what's going to happen once the promises and the rerun starts, but that will probably need to wait and see for that. But I think so far it's been going really, really well. All right, so from this lovely person, Ylva, we are entering very dangerous territory for VMG. As I've mentioned before, the first 3 days of the myth are crucial. On average, it accounts of 57% of a myth's total run revenue. Usually this means sustained revenue for the first 2 days with a drop on the 3rd day, or sustained for well-performing myths. Our current running tally for day 2 is at least minus 47% from LSG and minus 29% from MOF. I say at least given Kimai's upper limits, which completely breaks the trend across all myths' performances. I've included a screen grab of all previous myths with the 3 days total of percentages. I've included a rough line chart demonstrating that 0 myths have had a sharp drop like this from the first day. Yes, I'm aware of the upper limits, but it just means the myth is flopping bigger than our estimates. It is still very helpful to see the trend versus previous historical data. We will see full impact at this end of the month with the full revenue report. And here you have the wonderful chart they made. As you can see, first day, second day, so already big drop from the first to second day, like huge drop already. And here is all the guys' different myths with all the dates and all the dates of the running. Day 3, another steep drop on day 3. Total running value for VMG is 2.3 million, which is at least given Kimai's upper limits, minus 58% drop from LSG's 5.5 million and minus 43% from MOF's 4 million. Following the average day 3 total, giving LSG and MOF's min-max at 59%, forecasting VMG's total revenue to finish at 3.9 million. This could change still depending on the succeeding day's drop and if they decide to release more BS cards for us to boycott. But here is day 3 on the chart. There is no myth in the entire history of LADs that declined so drastically after the first day. And no, it's not because everyone already got their pair and have no reason to spend anymore. Once Upon a Frame was already tapering off, a natural banner progression, and when Valko was announced, there was a spike in spending until his cancellation, when a sharp drop occurred that continued until now. While CDG did protest with a hit and the DAU, they did not drop off as drastically as after his cancellation. And DAU, for in case you don't know, is daily active users. All right, and then we continue with day 4 here. VMG revenue is halved again from third day, bringing the current running at least minus 59% to LSG and minus 43% to MOF's day 4 total. To compare, I've also highlighted in the myth dailies when revenue dropped to this level, the closest being MOF on day 6, averaging on days 7 to 10 for other myth runs, and then never for GOT, AS, and SF. And this shows you the lowest mark days, like she said. VGM is now currently running at least minus 62% of LSG and minus 44% of MOF's 5-day running totals. Revenue estimates have declined from yesterday by minus 43%. Average daily decline is minus 47%. We'll see if this holds true for the next 2 days without events, but we need to expect there will be a spike due to the spate of events announced yesterday. It is interesting to note that for our control group, none have other banners overlapping during their myth run. And I have also included the promise cards that are included during the myth run. I have also uploaded a daily chart and the August forecast. At the current rate, we're expected to have a total of 19.5 mil, and this is double July's, but with this new card, it is expected, and the current rate, it is still minus 30% down on the lowest month of 2026, which was January. I have so much respect for her for making this. Looking at this hurts my little brain. But I hope it helps you see and like look at the perspectives, and this is genuinely really well made, and like, my god. So now that we've gone through all the numbers, in my opinion, that's personally, the boycott has been going amazing, and considering what we expected, like the drops have been absolutely phenomenal, and I think it's like considering everything is going really well. Obviously, we have a hurdle ahead of us because of the promises and the Silas rerun, so definitely that will cause more spikes and will boost the revenue, but that's why we need to stay strong and continue doing our best, because this is the only way we can fight and hopefully get answers and something. Hopefully, eventually Senpai will notice us and give us a crumb of attention. But let's get into some other stuff that's been happening since Ref's myth drop. Now, obviously, we know the certain people that are very passionate about Raphael and the myth, and my goodness gracious. Some people are even dissatisfied with the new cards, but to boost the game's revenue and make company drop the idea of launching Velcro, they recharged all their saved living expenses into the game, and then got praised for it. Her friend posted the chat records to show off, telling the company to take a good look. Only they are the saviors of the game. I feel like a lot of people need to go see a psychologist. This isn't healthy. So here we have in Chinese and the English version. Did you see what was posted in the group for those buy-in-game items? It seems like you can all make purchases around 3 p.m. I'm still hesitating. How? Is it too much? I saved up 50,000 diamonds, even spent all my living expenses from my last semester on it. I managed to pull tier 2 character and I'm completely broke. Hopefully I can reach the top tonight. This is, first of all, spending money in-game on whatever it is, whether it's extra pools, cosmetics, yada yada. It's a luxury. 100% it's a luxury. If you don't have money to spend, don't. No game, and goes into any other category, nothing that is not a must, anything that is a luxury is not worth going into debt over. There are things that are important, which is a roof over your head, so that would be either rent or a mortgage. Obviously, utility bills, water, electricity. Then obviously, food. Need food to live. Those are the main important things that you must have enough money for, so you can live a nice, comfortable life and not stress about this. No hobby, whether it's a game, fashion, makeup, nothing is worth going into debt for. If it's a luxury, it means that's an extra. If you have the extra income and you want to use it on a hobby, that's completely fine. But I'm saying it just as a general thing, because I know some people like really enjoy spending money, and like it is like a certain like a problem to some people. So I want to just like openly also talk about it in case if this gives you a wake up call for like being a shopaholic for any type of shopping, then I just want to say it as well. I'm saying it from a good place, not a judgmental place. Nothing is worth suffering, being hungry, or losing the roof over your head. Nothing. Those should be always the priorities. If you have the extra, then obviously you can do whatever you want, but never take out your savings, especially for games, hobbies, makeup, clothing, whatever. Usually there will be new things. In some cases, the things you want will come back. Never ever put yourself in a bad financial place, especially for these types of things. You're gonna torture yourself, your future self, for who knows how long. I just wanted to say it out in case anybody needed to hear this. You put all your living expenses into it. Don't you have any living expenses during summer vacation? No, they won't give it to us during summer vacation. I saw them say before it, if the revenue is good this time, they can prove Fat Wolf Mom Bro. And Paper Games might give up. I'm not very satisfied with this Japanese pass, but I still bought it. I thought you were worried about people weren't having enough to eat. My little sister was really clingy. A girl I added before spent all her living expenses just to slap the Fat Wolf's mom in the face. Love and Deepspace couldn't be focusing on pleasing the rainy season and just Xiaochai is the savior of Love and Deepspace. Don't do this. Genuinely, it's so not worth it. No character is worth going into debt for, going broke for. Nothing is worth it. The resurgence in spending is inevitable. No need to feel too down about it. Look at how hard they're pushing for top-ups. It's already their limit. Plus, the first day is definitely the peak. I just can't figure out if they're playing the game or chasing idols. But this ranking is really nothing compared to the past daily cards. Australia makes daily cards with the goal of hitting double #1 spot.
Everyone, you must send me a video of your recharge record before 12 a.m. tonight. All players' gift packs must be cleared completely and filled with 3-tier daily card sets. Those who can should stack multiple accounts. I emphasize again, this is not just a simple card draw, but a precious opportunity we offer. Our card pool on iOS and iPad has again risen to overall leaderboard at 3 a.m. today. This is unprecedented. This shows that we're all natural to stream and QU is really liked by many people. It also shows that our proxy spending hasn't been done properly. If we could focus during daytime, we could give QE better results. I think this is results. Sheng Hong's performance this year as compared to last year, all 3 positions have dropped. New daily card top has been very difficult. Babies definitely don't want to see QU's new daily card not topping and being launched by others for not getting 20 draws. From now on, we must fully support fishers and fill the entire community with iOS proxy users. Change your ID, post more content, fish head counts advantage is so strong. As long as you take action, you'll be invincible. The proxy market is an ocean of blue. Come on, babies. I mean, it's the passion is there. I can respect the passion. The translate completely the last sentences. This is not just simple card drawing, rather it is precious opportunity that we fish offer as a dedication to Lord Sea God. And I mean, these posts are like a few days old, obviously, but I think this one's just really funny. I saw this and made me chuckle. Ursula telling people to pull deep in afternoon while not owning the companion. So obviously, our beloved Ursula has been going at it and she's like making people spend. She's pressuring everybody and their mothers. The female celeb herself posted a video recommending the daily card at almost 3 p.m. and it still says not owned. 9 has been going on for ages and I still haven't seen her prove herself at all. And I actually did open, I found the video and this is from her page. It's so funny, and yeah, it says, if you translate it, it says not owned. So it's like, you are so full of crap, girl. You are so full of it. You don't even have your own beloved fishy companion that you preach so hard and make people spend their life savings on. Now, this, again, we're going back into the whole issue with MC, which again, I really don't understand why some people have a problem with MC, because that's meant to be you. It's a representation of you. The shot was honestly so unnecessary. I'll handle my emotions myself. There's really no need to waste a few seconds on 360-degree spin of the MC. I just want to see the male lead. First off, everyone cries at different moments. Leaving some emotional space actually makes it easier to get immersed. Secondly, does the MC really need her own solo highlight reel? Personally, I'm definitely not that dramatic. Oh. What's the issue? Wow, what's the problem with her having a little spotlight? That's meant to be you. It's alright. In my game, it's the face I customized, but for some people, their game really does feature someone else's face. It's not really about the face, it's just that they cut into the male lead's screen time to give the MC a whole few seconds of solo close-ups. You could try begging Paper Games for an MC biography mode so you can actually project your own face. But it's always been like that. MC is part of the game. She's there because she's obviously in a relationship. There's 2 people. It's always going to be the main focus on the guy, obviously, from our POV. But like, what? It doesn't take away anything. Oh my god, this is such a dumb take. I genuinely don't understand why they're so pissy about MC. Them, Velko broke into MC's home to assault her. Protect MC! Also them, get the bitch off my screen. Literally, this is what I said in my previous video. They don't believe what they say. All this crap that they've been spitting is so not what they believe in. They don't care. They were just using different excuses to get Velko removed. Never understand why people hate MC so much. She's the main character, you're playing her. She's you in the story. MC having screen time is completely normal because she's the main character. They're probably the same people who hate to see MC in third POV and home system. Oh my god, yeah, they probably despise that. Oh my god.
Well, that will be it for today. Thank you again always for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you did enjoy the video, I hope you consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.